Emma Watson was enjoying a peaceful day as she strolled through the narrow, historic streets of Paris. Taking a break from her acting career, she had immersed herself in her love for books, leading her to explore the charm of this timeless city. As she walked under the soft glow of streetlights, her eyes caught a small bookstore with a faded sign and dusty windows. The sign read, "Where Books Meet Dreams," and it irresistibly drew her inside. As Emma opened the door, she was greeted by the nostalgic scent of old books and a sense that time had paused inside. The shelves were packed to the brim, yet the space carried an air of melancholy. Behind the counter stood a middle-aged man, organizing books with a weary but determined expression. He looked up and smiled faintly at Emma. "What a beautiful place this is," Emma said warmly. The man nodded slightly, his smile tinged with sadness. "Thank you," he replied. "But business hasn't been good. People prefer shopping online these days instead of buying books from stores like this." His words struck a chord with Emma. She could sense that this little bookstore was more than just a shop. It had a soul. "What does this bookstore mean to you?" she asked. The man took a deep breath. "It belonged to my father. Books give people dreams and inspiration, but it seems like no one values that anymore," he said. Moved by his passion, Emma knew she had to do something, but she wanted to help without hurting his pride. After leaving the bookstore, she pulled out her phone and recorded a video for her social media followers. "I've just discovered a magical bookstore tucked away in a corner of Paris. It's not just a place to buy books, it's a realm of dreams. If you love books as much as I do, you have to visit this gem," she said. The video quickly went viral. People from all over the world were intrigued and started making plans to visit the bookstore. Within days, the shop became a bustling hub of activity. When Emma returned a few days later, the atmosphere was completely transformed. The once quiet store was now filled with people, their laughter and chatter breathing life into the space. The owner turned to Emma with tears of gratitude in his eyes. "I don't know how to thank you. Because of you, people have discovered this place, and business is thriving," he said. Emma smiled. "This is just the beginning. I have a few more ideas for you." She suggested hosting events like book clubs, storytelling sessions for children, and author signings. Enthusiastic about her suggestions, the man eagerly began to implement them. Within a month, the bookstore had become a renowned destination, not just in Paris, but worldwide. Visitors flocked to experience the magic of holding books in their hands and rediscovering the joy of reading. The owner never ceased to express his gratitude to Emma. One day, he approached her with a book in hand. "This is for you. I've written the whole story," he said. The book was titled A Bookstore's Second Chance. Emma's eyes welled with tears. "It's an honor to be part of such a story," she said. This small bookstore had become more than just a shop. It was now a sanctuary where people could reconnect with their dreams. What Emma Watson began as a simple gesture had revived the soul of a bookstore and perhaps even the spirit of a city.